Dear doctor, my name is Molly. I have Down syndrome. When my mom had her scan of me when I was 9 weeks old, she was told I might have Down syndrome. She was shocked and scared, and she cried a lot. She didn't know what having Down syndrome really meant. She thought I would be so hard to look after. She knew I also came with risks of heart or other problems. She asked herself questions every day. Why me? How will I cope? Could she love me? Well, I sure showed her. The minute she looked at me, she fell madly in love with me. I was like every other baby, maybe a bit cuter, and I just needed a bit of extra care when I was born. I did have to have surgery for my heart problem, but I proved them what a little warrior I was and got through it. I make her laugh every day. I showed her what unconditional love really is. I'm determined and strong, and I can do anything that I want. The only difference with me is that it might take me a little longer to do things. Dear doctor, I want you to take a long, hard look at me. I want you to look at my face and never forget it. I want you to think of me every time you sit down with a new mom and dad when you have to tell them that their little baby may have Down syndrome. I want you to remember I'm not bad news. I'm not a burden, and not to be pitied. I'm a child. Just like every other child. Tell them they might grieve for the child they thought they were going to have, but also tell them to prepare to be blessed with a very special child who will teach them how to love beyond words. Tell them I might be slower at doing some things, but tell them to prepare to celebrate and appreciate every small milestone. Ones people normally take for granted. I'm now 8, I go to school, I go to creche, and next year I'll make my Holy Communion with all my friends at school. I love dancing, I love my family, I have lots of words and use sign language, but don't worry, I'm able to get my message across perfectly. My mom makes me practice positive affirmations every morning, so I grow up believing I can do anything I want to do. Little does she know I know that already. Dear doctor, please remember that your words matter. You can help parents see the beauty and joy of having a child with Down syndrome. You can help turn their fears into excitement. And please, doctor, when you meet a family and tell them their baby has Down syndrome, remember me. Molly.